Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we're back to continue our playthrough of Phoenix Point, the Year 1 edition. And ahead of us we have a Protean Mutane field, and we're going to see if we can't make it ours, taking it right from the Ancients. The one thing we'll have to be careful of is on our Helios teams, we do have some injuries, and we're going to want to make sure, especially here with Lucas Jr., that we have enough med kits to get him up to 100% strength. So let's get in here and figure out the team we're going to take. And it's extreme threat level as usual, daytime, which I always prefer for perception reasons. Let's get down in there. And we have Callum Sicknote who will take along. When we get down to the bottom, yeah, Lily Shen, you're going to be the one left out. You're always the one left out, it seems, lately. But we're one of these days we'll get you involved, or hopefully we'll have time before the whole playthrough's over. But anyway, let's get in here and make sure we're equipped all proper like and as nice as we can be. And I think we're probably fine here. You've got 2 med kits, Callum, but you're all in 100% shape. Tim, never give up. Alan is also in pretty decent shape. In fact, I probably won't even use the first med kit on you because you're practically 100%. So you have 2 to help you out. And I don't think there's any special weapons with this particular team that we need to think about equipping, especially against Ancients. We don't need that in some of those newest sniper rifles of ours. Kairos, you are full strength. That's good. We're going to give you yet another. Now, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you a little zip to your step and get you moving a little faster. I like your makeup. I like giving you a little distance help with that grenade to get you involved that way also. I'm cool with this setup. It's the virus sniper rifle, the subjugator. That's not really a big deal against the Ancients, and that other sniper rifle we could have available, we're not going to worry about taking those out. This is appropriate. 2 med kits for you, Drummix. In fact, you know what? I'm going to take away those just so I can pop in another med kit for you. And that way we can heal you right off the bat and still have a couple med kits remaining for you. Just in case we have the rottenest luck regarding those laser beams. I want to be ready. Sometimes bad things do happen to good people. Let's see. Thief bonus with speed. Well, the stealth isn't a big deal, but I do like the idea of the speed. I also, since you have Boom Blast, like the idea of Will. Tom Cruise. I think we're equipped fairly well. The only thing I'll probably do is take that away, give you extra ammo there instead. Also, then we can give you an extra med kit and eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Now I'm going to give you 1 extra shot of Will. Your speed is good. Lou Gossett, you're the one I want to make sure we have the extra med kit for. And this is the extra Gauss sniper rifle, a weapon. You know, we're just going to take this weapon away, move this up, keep the ammo there. No, I take that back. There we go. And now, what else do we want to bring for you? Because we can. And bring you something else. In fact, we'll just do 2 med kits. Because that's how injured you are, just to make sure we have enough. Tommy Lee Jones, I'm fine with what you're equipped with. And I'm still not interested in cross-classing you yet. We're just going to leave you the way you are. And Lily Shen, one of these days, let's get down there for this mission where all items on the battlefield will be automatically recovered by us. Okay, let's get our big overview. And we got high ground behind us. So guess what? We're backtracking behind us to make sure we secure that high ground before we do any kind of forward movement. I think last time we did this, that's where we found the big guy also. So it's important to make sure the high ground is clear. The question is, which direction do I take to get up there? I guess we'll come back this way. It worked for us before, and we're going to see if it can't work for us yet again. Callum, we're going to have you lead the way just because you have the best mobility. But before you do that, we're going to improve your mobility this way. And we're not going to use any of your will. We're going to double move here to start us out. And we have seen our first hoplite, and yeah, right up above. I think last time the hoplite was down embedded in the rock and he was able to get out of it. So we're going to have to be careful. Now we can get up here without dashes. Yeah. What would be nice, depending on how many we see, maybe we can get one of our assaults over here. How about you, Tim Allen? Never give up, never surrender. Yeah, we'll just dash you over this way. Pushing off. In fact, we'll do one more dash to get you over this way. Now he's not alive or activated yet. He may be after our next dash. So why don't, just in case, why don't we keep you out of line of sight depending on what else we might activate. That would probably be the best odds depending on what else we find to keep you out of line of sight. So let's dash you here. Because your sole purpose at this point is to give us a little onslaught. In fact, we'll go here and you can give the onslaught there to get us to full. Then we can probably dash there and potentially, well, close to one move and be in pretty good shape. Yeah, he just woke up just like we expected. Onslaught. Callum, get moving. Dash your little metal legs over here, and let's get it started. Ooh, and there's another one. Oh, there's a threesome over here. What do you know? Let's go take out the little ancient threesome over here. Let's get the rapid clearance going. Let's get the stick going, and let's start a swinging. Now it's telling me I can't jump down here, which is a big pain in the behind if we can't do that. Oh, that's because yeah, maybe we could have jumped down there through this gap, but he's standing right in the way. So now we have to go around, which is its own set of problems, unless we dash. And now the dashing is done. We have to do it manually. That gives us 2 swings here to gain back our movement. And let me just see. I can't see how dazed he is. I can't see. Okay, yeah, the second swing will take care of him. Shoo! And we can get here with 2 swings, so we'll be okay. Although this may be a 1-swing guy. Okay, so we at least... Geez, do I dare run down here? Is there going to be a guy down here again this time? Once again, I'm gonna assume no, and get us running back in this general direction. And at this point, we're not going to push it any further. We did our job on 3 of them right off the bat, and I think that's a good job. I think it's more important right now to catch everybody back up. Tommy Lee Jones. Yeah, we also have some of us that need to be healed. Hint, hint, Lou Gossett. Let's just get that first heal of yours done before I forget about it. Good, that almost got you back to full strength all by itself. Missy Pyle. Maybe we'll rocket you or jet jump you potentially the rest of the way, but yeah, wait, take that back. We're going to save that will and just get everybody up in this general direction as much as we can. Got to remember, we're frenzied. We're the frenzy team.
Ready to roll.
Tom Cruise, not bad to get you up here either.
Catch me if you can.
Let's see, Drummix, how far can we get you? Not bad, not bad.
Got to be quick.
Kairos, we'll throw in a dash. You've got the will, just to get you just a little farther closer to the team so you're not left behind. And how far, Lou Gossett, will you be able to make it with only half your movement? Pretty dang far. And with that in mind, I don't need to potentially, yeah, I don't need to dash you at this point. We're in good shape, Tommy Lee Jones. Now our next turn, we can get up those steps. All right, Callum, I hope you were as satisfied as I was with the last turn. I like the idea of scouting you forward. And nothing. We heard nothing this time. So, how about seeing about getting the rest of the team up rather than pushing it too much this time? Sure is nice to be frenzied and have this amazing, I mean amazing mobility.
Standing by.
Drummix, you're the slowest and you're still pretty much keeping up with everybody. So yeah, this is pretty cool.
Dashing ahead.
Now I'm going to be disappointed if the big guy isn't up top again, but if he is and we clear, well, we then know he's down below, and it'll be easier to position some snipers up top to help us out, perhaps. Let's see, Lou Gossett. Much better having you healed again, my man. And finally, I think Kairos, you're the last one down here. So we're going to use one more bit of will just to get you all up the rest of the way with everybody else. Yep. Much nicer also, Kairos, having you stay and be able to stay with the rest of the team. I don't think anybody else is activated, but I guess the Overwatches have it, right? All right, now this turn we may find something, so let's just go right out there and see if we can find it. Well, we found the big guy right around where he was last time too, so let's see about getting over here. far do we dare go forward? Well, last time it was pretty safe coming up to around this range. So we're gonna see if this range will work for us yet again. And that's what we're going to use as our go-to stopping point for everybody. At least everybody can get up that
Ready to
far.
roll.
On the double.
We can keep our assaults a little to the side. We'll try to give the snipers the center position so they can maybe get double the quick aims and kind of deal with it that way. Uh-oh, and we see something else a little bit closer, but we still should be okay stepping forward to that line. Tom Cruise hustle up there too.
I'm going in.
Kairos, can you make it without a dash? You sure can. And now we're seeing the hoplite. So this guy is going to be a little better protected by hoplites than the last one was. So that'll be interesting to see how this one plays out. I can see Warcry playing an important part of this one. In fact, Missy, why don't we get you up there getting ready to be able to do some Warcry?
Advancing.
So it's either going to be a matter of Warcry or... Now let's see, Callum, what are you cross-classed with? So Callum, you do have, just like Utakeda did when we ran him up, you do have the ability to Warcry also. So that's good to know. And I think we got another... No, none of our assaults are able to Warcry. Oh well, but at least we have one fast guy that can get up there for a Warcry. And this is where we're going to park it. Nobody, one more final check, is active right now. We're going to refresh our actions by everybody, and we're going to get ready to break things loose next time. Alright, the question becomes, do we have somebody with marked for death? Tom Cruise, you sure have that possibility here, and so we're going to use it, marked for death. And I hope we marked for death the one I wanted to mark for death. No, we did not mark for death the one I wanted. He stole the marked for death. Do we have somebody else, please, who can mark for death? Potentially not. Oh, but we do. There we go. Now we can get him as the one that is the one we really wanted marked for death. So next time it pays to not go so quick on hitting that marked for death button and make sure we mark for death the really the one we want to mark for death. Worst case scenario here, we're going to refrenzy everybody, and Callum, you'll be able to handle the hoplites. So let's get the frenzy done. And let's get this party started. We will not do any boom blast right off the bat, just because, well, Callum, if you're going to be running up there too, though, we do have that war cry still available here, and we'll leave one of our assaults. I think both assaults have onslaught. Yes. So we're going to leave one assault in reserve for onslaught, so at least we have the ability, depending on how the big sticks play out, who can... So Callum, you'll be able to at least war cry. So we will open up with a little boom blast on this particular one.
Here goes.
Here goes. In fact, why don't we, since he's marked for death, try to do damage to both to get a little extra damage going. And they're so good at sensing the grenades coming at them, the way they activate early, isn't it? Okay, we got one more grenade to pop over there. And this time I think that grenade damaged only the big guy in the back. And let's see, sniper-wise, what have we got? We got 2 quick aims, and we got a little armor break. So we're going to eat through. That's 9 willpower right there that we're going to be eating through. So let's do the armor break. Let's do the quick aim. And let's target the big guy. We'll start out with the leg. See if we can get another egg. No, that's not an egg, it's a leg. And get that damaged. Alright, so we're slowly taking away his little stomperoo capabilities here. We're going to do a couple quick aims with you, Tom Cruise. Shall we do this just in case we have a chance, if we're a little off target, to hit the other leg? Yeah, we were not off target. Let's try again. And we're pounding that one leg. Now we got a couple. Actually, we got. We can get 3 shots off with you. We got to get you just a tiny bit more will, so we can, if we want, we can do 4 shots with that sniper rifle. We're just a tick away from being able to do the 4 shots.
Confirming target. Confirming target.
So we go for the mutane beam. No, we didn't even hit the head. Now we got our final shot. We damaged the head for the first time. Let's see now. I think now is the time. Now that all our snipers have gone and our big boomers, let's get our mobile guys queued up. And you, Callum, we can do a rapid clearance, which we're going to do for you. I'm going to have to keep track of your will. This is probably your last rapid clearance rush if we're going to be also using dash. So let's do our 1 dash to get us up there. Yeah, we knew you were there. No surprise. Good job. Good job. And now we can dash dash over here and bash. So we leave 1 war cry available. In fact, let's come over here. See if we can hit a different leg. No, 1 more hit. So we couldn't take out the other leg, so there's still the threat that he could war cry us. The other thing we can try is this, Kairos. You have 3 actions. Let's see if you can shoot a grenade far enough. And the answer is no. So let's move up here for a shot. And see what this can do. And we may, we're to the point where we might just take that last bash. So we got 2 assaults. Let's just get the assaults running forward. Tim Allen, you're going to be one of them. We'll get you up real close so there's no doubt about it. And with that in mind, you finish him off. I mean, Callum. I'm so used to... I have two stick guys. Sometimes I automatically think of one or the other of you. Shame on me. We're going to run over here. We'll find out if we can activate anyone. I think worst case, we'll be able to dash up here and give you any onslaught if we're somehow in some bizarre, awkward situation by bringing you to this cover. And I wouldn't call that bizarre awkward, but it would be nice to get him taken care of. So Tommy Lee Jones, let's dash. Is he within onslaught range? Yes. Now, Callum, let's do a dash to get down here in case we're surprised. And we're not surprised. You know, I kind of expected it. These guys are two swatters. In fact, they're all potentially two swatters, but we can get two swats on them. Okay. And we're barely able to get the two swats in the movement to get this done. Shoo! Okay. With that in mind, we don't have many other options, so it's probably not in our best interest to move too far now. And I didn't hear any activation. So just in case, oh, you can't even overwatch because you have just a tick less than what you need. So we'll just keep you right there, Callum. Get everybody else kind of moved up in such a fashion to help us next turn. Let's keep this thing moving. Alright, sniper-wise, I'd like to start bringing the snipers in this direction. So if something activates, we potentially have lines of sight to be able to take a shot.
Here we go.
And Lou Gossett. So snipers are now positioned. Kairos, we want to get you near the front so we can do some more frenzy.
Ready to
And
roll.
Missy Pyle, you got all your goods. Let's just do a jet jump to get you forward. So you'll be able to be some help to us when we find these last remaining guys out there. Now all of you can potentially shoot should I need it. So Callum, we're going to move you forward a little bit to scout this thing out for us. Not pushing too far. We'll go this far. It doesn't sound like we activated. I don't want you to outrun the onslaught that we can bring up behind you. To me, that is important. So let's bring the onslaught nearby for you. And we have one more bit of onslaught. I hate coming over too far. We'll park you right there. And I don't think anybody is active out there, but we'll just, for whatever, we'll just set out here some overwatches. You never know. And I never know the exact counts on these missions. I've never really just took my time and counted how many enemies appear each time. Callum, let's have you move forward again while we're frenzied. Nothing. Nothing. Let's bring your support team with you. So it seems to be somewhat empty on this side to a degree. So I'm thinking lines of sight wise, if we're not going to see people till we get more over to this side, we can spread out our snipers just a little bit perhaps. Unfortunately, we're not hearing any activations down below, but I think since we started here and ran by this way, I wasn't really expecting it. And Boom Blast, I guess for Boom Blast, since we can probably with Boom Blast get close to the back of the map. Nah. Let's come back down with you towards our starting position, Missy Pile. How about we step you out?
Rolling.
So you have clear range of fire off in that direction where we're headed. And Kairos, it's probably not a bad idea to get you down kind of semi in between everybody, so we have the best options to pass out the frenzy. Next time it wears off. And nobody's out there moving. We'll just hang tight where we are. Alright, let's see if we can find those last few hoplites wherever they are. Or maybe there's only one out there. Who knows? We're going to run you up here, Callum. That sounded like some kind of noise, and we got an indicator back there. So we're starting to get an idea of where they might be. Now if I wanted to dash up here, yeah, we could. So I could probably dash up here and get you recharged if we think that'll be enough. So let's do it.
No time to lose.
In fact, we've spotted two of them right next to each other. So now is the time before they can strengthen up to get this thing going. So we're going to bring you here to apply the onslaught.
Moving out.
And your onslaught, let's just find out how far we can go forward. So we can go up to about, that's about the perimeter we can go. So Callum, let's go up to that perimeter and get you recharged.
Regroup.
I'm not seeing anybody extra, no hint of sound. So what I'm thinking is a dash will get you there for 2 swings. And that's what we're going to need. No, a dash will not get you there for 2 swings. So we don't want to dash yet. We want to bring our other guy up here dashing. We do have the will. Dash one more time. And for onslaught, and there's 3 of them over there, we can still handle that. Because we can onslaught you as you move up to the edge here. Again. And then we'll be in good shape. Now, and thank goodness we have the will. That's the one thing I didn't pay attention to, but we have plenty of will, Callum. We're going to rapid clearance. And we are going to get the stick armed, and we're going to stand in between these guys. We're going to do it with a dash, just because we can. And we are going to start the process. And we are going to start the process again. Much better to get them when they first activate before they have a chance to charge themselves up. Is that it? There we go. Alright, so we're getting everybody that needs the experience leveled up little by little by little. And there's our 1,000 rewards there. So we got tons of materials right now to be able to trade out. Good, good, good. Replenish. And what we'll do is, I think what we'll do is, there's nothing else around here immediately. I guess there's one question mark which we can hop on over to. But we'll hop over to, we'll keep one here just to start harvesting the Protean Mutane field stuff, because we can now. And we'll send the other Helios over to the question mark and see what's over here. And you deploy a Guardian. Well, I guess we could. We can, no, we don't have the resources to be able to do it. So by just sitting here, we should start obtaining the resources now, because we have the forge or whatever it is that deals with this. Oh, the refine. Oh no, do we have the refinery or is it the forge? Now I can't remember. Ah, it's the orichalcum. So I do not have a way to process the Protean Mutane. So, well, we'll see what this thing is. Oh, it's a Protean Mutane refinery. We will have it soon. We now know what it is, even though the archaeology dig hasn't finished. So we're going to send this ship down here to join up here. Then we will gain the processing for it. So let's get back to the Helios. It means... We could do it. Why don't we do a little bit of healing here, get you back up to full stamina, and then when we get through to the other mission, we'll bring you back here to start harvesting this stuff, so we can start building some of our final ancient weapons. And where did we just get to? Why did it pause on me? I don't know what we... Oh, we finished the archaeology dig. That's why. So there we go. And we're going to stay here by the base to fix ourselves up. We're going to explore this site. And then I want to see, let's see, the Tiamat. Are we back to the base? Just about. We're going to head both the Tiamats over here to see if we can't wrest back this living crystal quarry for our own uses once again and fight the Pandorans that are here. I'm okay fighting the Pandorans, even though it is in the mist. This team handled ancients, so I'm confident that we can handle some Pandorans.
A Seledian haven is under attack.
Oh, let's find out where Camp Lalu Chiba is, in case we can help. Kind of thinking... At this point in the game, can we afford to let some of them go? Or do we need to get in here and attempt to help to attempt to make a difference here. It's Sanhedrin. Yeah, well, I don't know. The problem is I don't know that these two would get there in time. So we'll have to let it go just because it is Tiamat's. If it was something quicker, I really would be tempted to come down here just because. And instead, we'll just continue on over here.
Construction complete.
And we've established control over the antediluvian ruin. Now we just got to wait for this last ship to get there, or have we? No, we're both here now, so we can deploy. So this will be our next episode next time, is the Protean Mutane refinery. Then we'll have everything we need to start harvesting any of those resources that we want, and that's what we'll focus on, even if we need to let a few things slide, because I want to build some more ancient weapons. That's really the only thing holding me up from capturing Attila, completing Project Domovoy, or completing virophage weapons, or the Yugothian entity research. Those are all, as far as I know, these are the paths to the 4 different endings. Phoenix Point, one of the factions, one of the factions, one of the factions. So, so these are the doors to ending the playthrough. I don't want to go through these doors until I have some ancient weapons to have some fun with. That's kind of how I'm looking to wrap this thing up. That's my best understanding of the game, having not officially completed one yet, but you know, you sort of get a feel for what has to get done at some point. So hope you enjoyed today's mission. It feels like we're finally getting a handle on these ancient sites, and we're finally making that final progress that we need. So give me a thumbs up if you're happy about that. Otherwise, join me next time. This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. Man, we're getting close. See you next time.